It appears the same 5 that just exited for Lincoln are going to remain on the floor. So a correction here. It looks like they went back and looked at that first 3-point shot that we had of the game for Lincoln, and they did rule it a 2-pointer. So we are now tied 8. Offensive rebound off the air ball is corralled by Thomas. Can't get it to go. Kick out 3, not going to drop either for Akinyemi. Coppin controls the rebound and still a chance to take their first lead of the contest. This is Skylar Barnes, who's coming off a 10-point game on the road against the Sun Devils on Monday night. Into the corner, Barnes in the left hand corner, no. Offensive rebound, Gamble spinning, has to kick it out, and Coppin will reset the offense. High post Gamble shows the ball, gets inside, and bumped off her spot, and Gamble's going to the line. Akinyemi picks up her first personal foul of the ball game, 5th on Lincoln, which means free throws the rest of the way for Coppin State. Paris McBride will check out, and now we'll get our first look at the freshman Kylie Grayson from West Orange, New Jersey. Gamble now 0 for 3 at the line on the season, was 0 for 2 against ASU on Monday. So Gamble still looking for her first points of the season. Transferred in after the last few seasons at LIU. Only saw action in 4 contests, but was averaging 8 points, 3.5 rebounds on 53% shooting. And then the inbound pass is thrown away, and I'm not sure if there was a touch on it or not. They'll give it to Coppin on the sideline. So they lead 9-8 after the made free throw from Gamble will allow them to set up their pressure. And then it's thrown away by Morris, her second turnover. Step in 3 on the way, rattles off. Offensive rebound, put back, up and in by Smith, who newly entered, by Holloway, who's into the game. Lincoln back in front by 1. Gamble catches it on the entry, kicks out. Gary Grayson going to drive, now trying to find Morris. She does. Little hesitation, up, doesn't drop. Rebound by the Lions. Akinyemi with it, and she is fouled by Kyla Morris, the 3rd team foul, and the first on Kyla Morris. Sydney Burris will check in, and exiting now will be Jocelyn Hartfield. And we'll get our first look at Hunter Conway for Lincoln as Walker will exit. 10-9 Coppin, or 10-9 Lincoln rather, with 2:25 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Conway fighting for some space, finds it as she rejects the screen and pulls up at the left elbow. Her first shot is long and off the side of the rim. Outlet up ahead as Gamble was running the floor. And what a find from Skylar Barnes on the fast break. Coppin State back in front by 1. Akinyemi on the pull-up, and she drains it, nothing but net. Another lead change here is our 3rd lead change of this opening quarter. Barnes a 3, air ball thrown up, rebound Conway. Conway almost stripped from behind by Gamble, able to corral it and find an outlet. Now a skip pass across for three, and on the arm, Skylar Barnes, but I think they're going to say it's on the floor. Barnes picks up her first in the fourth team foul. It was after the shot was away and the shooter had returned to the floor. So a sideline inbound, and Hartfield will check back in for Barnes now. Or no, for Gamble rather, excuse me. Conway on the entry, on the restart. Akinyi, not going to use the screen, kicks it to the right corner. 10 to shoot for the Lions. Down to 65 ticks of the first game clock. Akinyi muscled up a shot, was trying to draw foul, couldn't do so. Now Morris splits a couple defenders, drives in, and she is fouled and headed to the line. Foul go on Thomas first. Akinyi and Thomas will exit. Walker returns, and Damaris Andrews will get her first look of the season here with 55.8 ticks to go. Morris to the line for the first time, 2 for 6 on the season after one game on Monday. Gets her first free throw to drop, tied at 12. Rims out on the second. Rebound for Shelton. And now Conway up ahead. Almost threw it away, though, but finding Andrews. Garrett Grayson with a steal. Her outlet up ahead for Barnes. Right-handed lay-in. Coppin leads. 30 ticks to go. Shot and game clock. About a half-second difference between the two. Coppin now with a 2-point lead. It is their largest quarter. Lincoln led by 3, but has not led by more than that. It's been a tightly contested first 10 minutes. Conway, her long 2 is good to tie us up at 14. Don't think we'll get a shot attempt off. They will not. And it is a 14-all tie after 10 minutes.